Dogs are known as man's best friend, but our fascination with cats is undeniable. Ancient civilizations so heavily featured these creatures in their cultures, and today we have millions upon millions of cat videos online. It's clear that we are captivated. The modern cat proves to be a special case when it comes to domestication, however. Experts argue that they domesticated themselves, and some argue even twice over. All cats share a common ancestor, the Felis lybica, or African wildcat. From there, two main lineages diverged, the first being the Southwest Asian lineage. It spread into Europe around 4400 BC. Along the Fertile Crescent and parts of what would be modern-day Turkey, these cats established a mutual beneficial relationship with the humans, which would aid in their survival. As the humans planted crops, the crops attracted field mice and other rodents, and the cats knew that if they stayed close by, they could find their next meal. Simultaneously, humans found that their pest problems were solved, so they liked having the cats around. So now, where the humans and crops were, the cats could be found shortly after. This is an example of one of the first probable interactions between humans and cats, but the other lineage would be the African cat lineage, which was known for its sociability and friendliness. They came a little bit later. The ancient Egyptians found them mesmerizing and began to take them on trade routes via boats. On board, the cats would trap other rodents and mice, which worked to preserve the limited food supply that the Egyptians and other travelers had on board. So the symbiotic relationships established between cats and humans made them partners, and it was useful to have them around. And when you take a closer look at the cats, it's clear that the DNA evidence that shows up, it doesn't have a whole lot of change in it. The genetic makeup is relatively consistent over the past 9,000 years. So these ancient remains that were found, which date back 9,000 years ago, including the ancient Egyptian mummified cats, they were taken samples out of them by experts, and the findings corresponded with the theories of the two lineages. Even evidence of interbreeding along the exact same trade routes that the Egyptians and other travelers were traveling via boat showed that the cats were interbreeding with native cats, wild cats, each other, which allowed feline DNA to spread really quickly across the globe. For example, one mummified Egyptian cat showed trace evidence of DNA sequences found only in Indian wild cats. And to the naked eye, the cats do not show a typical sign of domestication either. They're lacking the decrease in tooth size that often comes with domestication. There was no infantilization of their physical features, meaning like a baby, they did not decrease in size, their eyes didn't get bigger, the traits that you would associate with youthfulness and being a baby. Additionally, there were no radical bodily transformations either. Unlike dogs, who show an anatomical change in their structure in their face and their body, cats do not have this. Lastly, there was no record of any temperamental changes, meaning cats have always been known for their free spirit and their aloofness. So why have cats been so evolutionarily similar over our recorded history? It's because they never went under the process of selective breeding, meaning humans have never felt the need to take a cat and breed it for a specific trait or evolutionary purpose, because they fill their niche so successfully. They fill their functional role within an ecosystem. For example, a horse may be bred to be faster to win more races. Cats, although they probably wouldn't allow you to do that, there was no need to do that. Nowadays they're bred for cosmetic reasons, but evolutionarily speaking, there was no need. They fulfilled their niche quite well. And because of these concurrent relationships with cats over the years, over our history, and their lack of DNA evidence, any type of change within that, and a lack of typical domestication signs, cats prove to be a unique species when it comes to looking at their history. And that's why experts argue cats domesticated themselves. So, thank you.